Hey, True Believers, Englenteam here. Thursday night. We are doing something a little bit different. Normally, we have a Thursday show where we talk about an old issue and then a Friday show where we talk about an origin issue. But for poops and giggles, for just having fun, we decided let's combine these because the Freedom Fighters, which you're seeing right behind me here, have a two-part introduction in the Justice League, issue number 107 and then 108. And I thought it might be a good time just to go through it all. Now, I apologize for being late. I know most of y'all are probably like, yeah, it's Englenteam. He's always late. But this is the cast of characters right here that I was hoping we would get some extra voices on. But we were dividing them. Eric stepped away while we were dividing them, so he only has narrator. How the freaking heck did that happen, Eric?
Perfect planning.
He's a mastermind.
Right now, I believe Venkman is asking a friend if she would like to step in and do Black Canary. So
we're trying to get a real girl to speak for girls. I'm tired of these guys.
I know we don't have Puppeteen. He's the highest voice in us with us. So anyway, I think this is going to be a good time. I like this group. I always have. This is one of those, even if I wasn't reading the comics, I just like the look of them. I always just thought, and Uncle Sam is one of the coolest looking. I mean, it's Uncle Sam, but I love his Golden Age covers. What a great character this guy is. Just even by the looks of it. Eric, you know a little bit about the Freedom Fighters. What can you say? What are you a fan of them?
Yeah, I had their 15-issue series in the late 70s. Mm-hmm. I know they were, I can't remember if it was Earth X or just a random other Earth where they came from, where the Americans lost World War II.
Right. Now their whole thing is to literally fight real Nazis. And if you ever get a chance to read the miniseries that was done by Robert Venditti just a few years ago, do yourself a favor. It is absolutely fantastic. But I think we're going to have a good time. We're actually going to be stumbling around a little bit, but it's going to be a good time. We've got all our characters divided up. We did, and by the way, if anybody wants to jump on and join us, let me put the link. All we ask is you have a decent microphone, and yeah, that's basically the criteria. Just be respectful for the channel and such like that. Maranya, how you doing? Love the tribute to Wash. I think I changed it. I made a little thumbnail. I'm not happy with it, so it's going to change again. Well, I made a base. I can't find it. Where I don't know what folder I put it into, where it's basically the American flag and it says American Pride Month, the whole 9 yards. I kind of like that. So hello to Tehillim, hello to LK saying, yeah, I'm just gonna eat dinner and listen. Yeah, yep. So
dinner in a movie.
Dinner and a horrible reading, and it's good, but a fun time.
It's like going to the art museum for those horrible plays, you know?
Yes.
It's like a radio theater, yeah.
This is it's like a really bad high school play done by your friends on YouTube. That's what's going on right here. All right.
My friend's on her way, so.
Oh, she's going to join us?
Yep, she's going to join us.
Wow. Oh my goodness! How long do I have to stall?
Maybe.
Oh, by the way, as soon as I said it's like a high school play, we lost 2 viewers.
I'm just saying, I'm excited because we're a bunch of guys and we're finally gonna have a girl here.
Woohoo!
Yeah, guys, it's a real girl.
So you're saying your thirst is growing?
No.
Yeah, it's basically like a comic book shop. 5 guys, 1 girl.
Oh, yeah. we're gonna intimidate her right back off the stream.
Oh wow! Can you tell what soda I'm drinking by the bottle?
Vodka.
Wow. Some really distilled water.
No,
it says something for envy.
Oh, is it Sprite or Mountain Dew?
Sprite, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh, wow, okay, there you go.
It's like an envy. Where did all the poo go?
Yeah.
You spray it?
Because I've got the green screen going on. There you are.
That's cool.
Let's see. What else do we have? Hello to Joe. What's going on? A girl on I Love Comics. We chased all the rest of them away. All righty, gang. So we're losing viewers fast, so let's get this thing going. Just like my channel. Oh, sad face. All right. Yeah, we are kind of stalling. Oh, I was about to start by hitting in broadcast.
That's a heck of a way to start a show.
Yeah, that would not be good. All righty. I'm getting the book here off of the DC app. So
I like that cover.
Yeah, this is pretty damn sweet, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, Eric, you're good at this. Just by looking, who's drawn this?
I think Nick Cardy.
Alrighty, we'll find out.
Nick Hardy.
Open up. Nick Cardy.
Oh,
that
Cardy.
is pretty good, though. Dang, you know what? And they did all of this in time to do multiple issues and such like this.
All
you
right.
know, there were people, there were just freaking workhorses. Hello to Kate. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you guys? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
we can.
Loud and clear.
See, I
Alrighty.
told you I know girls. What the hell?
You completely destroyed our view of him. So just by being here.
You boosted his credibility by like 100% right there.
We
Great.
figure. Y'all ever see the pilot of Malcolm in the Middle where he's sitting there and he just kind of slides over and all the people move over? I kind of figured that was the way Venkman was for girls. He moves over and they just even if they don't know he's there, they just naturally kind of move away. Yeah. Okay,
you're wrong.
so
You're wrong, though, sir. It's the opposite. They stay where they are. I move away.
okay. So we've offered you to do the Black Canary voice. That's the only female part. But if you want to pick up others, we will throw some your way.
Whatever you guys want me to do, I'll do it.
I think that would be a good idea. If so, we could each throw at least one in your direction. How would you like to do the voice of Dr. Fate? Dr. Fate was a woman at one point.
Why not? Let's do it.
Okay, you could take Dr. Fate as well. And let's see, which one from, you could take the Ray from Zach. He shows up towards the end. And let's see, one that we got the Black Canary for you. You could take the Human Bomb from Venkman.
Okay.
All right, cool. All righty. Let's get this thing going. What the? Who's drumming?
I think she's typing. Just make
I'm
sure you mute your
typing.
mic when you're typing, though.
Oh, okay. It sounded like, yeah, I'm ready.
It's a stampede.
It's a laptop.
Freedom
that's fine.
Fighters.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, don't
yes,
worry.
Maranya, there
You're
is.
pretty much bulletproof tonight.
Yes. There is a Phantom Lady in the Freedom Fighters, but she has no dialogue in this first issue.
Outrageous.
They were
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
She may have some in the next issue, but this is mostly, as far as Freedom Fighters are concerned, Uncle Sam, the Ray, the Human Bomb, and Condor, Black Condor. So
Oh, wow. So
all
they
right.
just completely skipped Phantom Lady and Doll Man.
Yep, they're going to be showing up, I assume, in the next issue, fingers crossed, which will be tomorrow. All righty, gang. Let's just kick back, relax, as I say, and let's get this party started here. Let me pull this up so I can read comics and affect change in the world. All righty. First of all, yes, we already talked about the cover. This is just badass. I want this book just for the cover alone. And the fact that they drew all these characters on it. All righty. Eric, you are the narrator as usual, and I will get to the reading mode. Here you go. Can you see it, or you got your own?
Yes, I can.
All right.
All right. Presenting. Well, I could see it.
Oh, I just hit full screen. I thought that would be easier.
It took off the top line.
Sorry.
Presenting a milestone in the already amazing adventures of the Justice League of America. Featuring the dynamic return of 6 of the Golden Age's most exciting heroes. Uncle Sam, the Ray, Doll Man, the Black Condor, the Human Bomb, and the Phantom Lady. Plus the annual visit of the Justice Society of America.
And this is actually something that did happen every year. And I swear to gosh, I'm going to get that Crime Syndicate issue as soon as I can. It might just be mine. Okay, different book.
Come and be witness as a baker's dozen of Earth's greatest heroes battle to save the soul of a nation and the future of a world. Crisis on Earth X.
Dun, dun, dun.
Witness, a hidden sanctuary on an Earth strikingly similar yet subtly different from our own. This is Earth 2, in the secret headquarters of the Justice Society of America.
Right.
And that would be you, Kate.
Yep.
Got it. Done. In but a few brief moments, we shall be ready to begin.
Oh, I forgot I'll take him. I missed one. I still find all of this kind of hard to swallow, Doc Fate. I mean, scrambling one's atoms is bad for the digestion. That's you, Kate. Oh, she left. She thought she was done. Did she?
I don't know. I don't think she did. She's still on the thread.
Nope, she silenced her mic.
I got
Kate,
it. Oh,
Sorry,
there she is.
nay, our men, not scrambling them, merely altering their vibratory speeds. There we go.
It's really very simple, our man. Until now, we and the Justice Leaguers could only cross the dimensional barrier between our Earths at certain times of the year.
Aye, Flash, but if our transmatter devices prove true, our other earthly counterparts and ourselves will be able to travel between dimensions at will, merely by attuning our atomic vibrations to match those of the other world. There we go. At this instant, on the planet called Earth 1, those of the Justice League are readying a duplicate of our own device. And soon shall we see if the fruits in our mutual labors be bitter or sweet.
who had Red Tornado? Was that me?
That's me.
I
That's
think
me.
And
yeah.
22,300 miles above Earth 1 in a certain satellite sanctuary.
But you must let me volunteer for this test, Green Lantern. It may be the only hope of piercing the dimensional barricade that keeps me prisoner on your world.
We understand that, Red Tornado, and we sympathize, but we still can't allow it. We've run this test on inanimate objects, lab animals, and now with humans. But unfortunately, my android friend, you are not human.
Ooh, species.
But wouldn't he be an inanimate object?
Would think so.
Okay. Anyway.
A pause. Then the newest JLA member turns and strides silently away.
Poor Tornado, I feel so sorry for him.
So do I, Black Canary, but it can't be helped. Batman, Green Arrow, Elongated Man, take your places in the transmatter machine. Our chronometers and the Justice Societies are synchronized.
In 42 seconds, we'll attempt transfer.
Make it quick before I catch pneumonia. There's a blasted breeze in this thing. A breeze? And an airtight satellite? Arrow, you really are sick.
Well, he can pick up the aspirin on Earth, too. Have a nice trip, fellows.
Simultaneously, on twin Earths divided only by some strange celestial whim, two identical buttons are pushed. And six gaudily garbed comrades across the cosmos blur out of focus, then slowly begin to fade. To be replaced instants later by...
Nothing.
Nothing! They
vanished.
vanished!
And on two separate but equal Earths, duplicate conclusions are reached.
Something went terribly wrong with the transmitter machine. Instead of sending our 3 members to Earth, 2, they're 3 members to us.
All 6 have been sent somewhere else entirely. And with trillions of elsewheres to choose from, how will we ever find them?
Yet, at that precise moment on one of those multi-trillion elsewheres.
Ouch! I think I bit my bow.
Welcome to the club, Green Arrow. You're just in time for lunch.
Oh, very droll, Sandman. But this is no time for ha-has.
Agreed, Archer. Judging from our surroundings, something went haywire in the transfire devices, and we better find out what.
Is that me? I'm sorry.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no, you're good. Let me get back. I was actually, I went back just to figure out who it was. So yes, this is you.
Well, okay.
I'm afraid I am that what, Batman?
Forgive me, my friends, but it appears I blundered again.
The Red Tornado? But we thought you were dead.
That was our first reaction to Superman. Tornado's survival is a long story too long to tell here.
I hope your explanation for this is shorter, Tornado.
Much shorter, E-Man. I call it desperation or temporary insanity, but when you refused to take me, I stowed away in the transmitter cube by whirling at near invisible speed. An unseen presence upset the mechanism's delicate balance.
Then that explains the breeze I felt. Sure, but it doesn't explain where on Earth we are.
I believe the question is more properly when on Earth, gentlemen. Cast your gaze there.
War tanks. Nazi war tanks from the look of them. But what are they doing in American City? That's you.
That question may soon be academic, Batman. They've spotted us. Sorry.
And as if to punctuate the Sandman's observation.
Achtung, costume strangers, you're under arrest in the Führer's name. Surrender immediately or our next burst will cut you in two.
Ratsy, you've got to be kidding. Come on, gang, let's shove that surrender right back down their rotten throats.
Fools, you will all die. Open fire, Chanel.
Ratsy, I don't know where you've been hiding all these years, but I cut my baby teeth on skunks like you. Split up, chums, and choose your targets. Let's not spoil the Man of Steel's fun.
Please, pow!
Sorry. There we go. Here we are. Okay.
Isn't that it's Archer's? Isn't it Archer's turn or?
No,
well,
no.
I think that's Fate talking.
Yeah.
Oh, that is still him. Okay. My bad. 'Tis not fun, Archer, but nostalgia. I too have battled this madman spawn in years agone. Perchance a mystic battering ram will serve as well now as then.
But to Dr. Fate's amazement.
What? I cannot control my enchantment on this world. My magic ram turns from the tank, batters Superman, instead felling him.
Instantly, the stellar sorcerer turns to his stricken companion, leaving the battle in other hands, and they are very good hands indeed.
This is like fighting memories of old.
Your memory, Sandman, my nightmare. If I weren't so busy, my mystery-loving nose would be twitching like crazy. Where did these dudes come from?
Just hope we live long enough to find out. My fault! My fault! If only that's the reason none of us would be here.
Boxing glove arrow.
Incredible. The strange ones are outnumbered, and yet they are winning. Mobilize the Cerebro Grun and put an end to this spectacle.
It sings, this strange device, a siren's call, a banshee's wail that shatters the battle-born tumult and leaves agony in its wake.
My head, splitting, pounding.
My muscles turning to jelly.
My circuit's not responding. Can't keep balance.
And when the terrible tune fades into silence,
Can hardly move. We're finished.
Oh, wrong person.
No, it's okay.
My bad.
Okay, that's okay.
You're good.
No, look. Can it be?
It can be, and it is, as 6 more strikingly costumed figures erupt out of nowhere to fill the Nazi forces with a special kind of terror.
The freedom fighters! Forget the fallen ones! Kill the task force!
Kill them before they kill us. we suck at this job.
I wasn't sure because you were doing all the Nazi voices beforehand.
It is obvious these opposing factions have met before by the tremor in the Nazi voices as they bark their harsh commands, and by the beads of sweat that fall from their quivering chins when they realize their time has come. And has come with a vengeance. Today is the day of retribution, for there may be no tomorrow. At this point, need anything else be said? I'm sure there will.
Can I pause for some comments and just to look at this and go, that is awesome. I love that picture.
Go run!
I know that is just awesome. But you know, I'm absolutely ultra woohoo America. Hey MK, what's up? Let's see. MK is saying he'll voice for tomorrow. So absolutely, come on. And yes, Kate, you are welcome back if you would like. If you have a good time doing this. And hello to Dave Asanowitz. RDV should be reading The Flash. He is, as Zach is reading the Golden Age Flash. I don't mind if Kate takes over Red Tornado or even Sandman if she wants as well. But there you go. We need MK or Batman to do the villain.
Less complicated, the better.
Yep. Yeah, I was thinking that too. We need the Batman back here because he does a good German accent. But there you go. All righty, let's move on.
Apparently more needs to be said. Within moments, the acrid battle dust has begun to settle, but a bizarre baker's dozen has already begun to move off into the shadows.
Tarnation, friends, move faster. There'll be another rat pack along to replace the last bunch any second now. And it sure wouldn't pay for them to catch us with a welcome mat. Get the wounded inside and hustle.
There is a time of tending and the binding of wounds until, at last...
Where are we? Who the heck are you? You can't possibly be who you look like.
Is that Fraser's father?
I am, son. Believe me, I am. The important matter now is who are you and why you and your friends were fighting with those goose-stepping buzzards out there.
And after the greatest heroes of 2 Earths have explained their situation to those of a 3rd Earth.
But if this is the planet Earth in the year 1973, as you said, what in blazes were those Nazis doing around?
Why, they control the country now, son. America lost the war.
Lost World War II, but...
I know, son, it's a sad tale. When our president had his fatal heart attack in 44, the governmental balance of power went the wrong way. By the time the USA had developed the atom bomb, Germany had one too. Since neither side was suicidal enough to use the blamed thing, the war just kept going on. A lot more men than had to die fighting for the cause of freedom, good men, and true they were, and some of them were friends. Then about 5 years ago, it was over, simple as that. The Fuhrer's brain boys came up with the ultimate weapon, a mind control ray that had the whole world eating out of their hands within weeks. All except us, of course. We've developed an immunity to the ray, and we've been fighting Adolf's order as an underground strike force ever since.
A fascinating tale indeed, sir, but still we know not. Who are you?
A moment of considered silence. Then, for the first time in years, the legends are retold of how these 6 bold adventurers came to be. Of how Roy Lincoln swallowed a sample of explosive Formula 27QRX to keep it out of Nazi control, and of how its explosive potency concentrated in his hands, changing a simple chemist into the explosive human bomb. Of the incredible willpower of Daryl Dane, power that allows him to compress the atoms of his body, thus turning a 6-foot dilettante into the 6-inch dynamo doll man. Of how top reporter Happy Terrell had been caught in the midst of a strange cosmic storm, a storm that changed him, twisted him, molded him into the glowing gladiator men have called the Ray. Of how a mysterious figure stepped in to impersonate murdered Senator Tom Wright, much to the chagrin of the Third Reich, an even-winged figure with no name other than the Black Condor. Of how socialite Sandra Knight, daughter of the crusading senator, decided to do more for her country than talk a good fight, then donned a lemon-lime uniform of the Phantom Lady. And lastly, of a man who wrote the book on legends, a red, white, and blue garbed character who came wandering out of the mists of the past to help his country in her time of greatest need. The spirit of liberty known only as Uncle Sam.
Dun, dun, dun.
That explains all of it, except for one little item. If those mind control machines are the only way the Nazis retain their supremacy, why haven't you attempted to destroy them?
We would have, son, but we don't know where the machines are. Although we've beaten their major effects, there's a second stronger beam projected from the machines, creating a worldwide mental block which prevents anyone, including us, from remembering the projector's location.
That situation may soon be remedied, good uncle. My eldritch energies mightn't fare well or dart great distances on this strange earth, but 'twill be little risk in feeding power to this pitiful excuse for a crystal ball. There. Now we need only combine our energies and concentrate, and that which we seek shall be revealed to us.
And that's you too.
God damn it!
Sorry. I don't think that's in the book.
Hold it, chum. Where do you get this stuff? Nobody's invited you to join our team. For all we know, you might all be Nazi agents sent to infiltrate and betray us. Why should we trust you?
Because I trust them, Condor. That's why. Because I have looked into their eyes and seen sincerity there and love and freedom and as burning as our own. Besides, with what is at stake, how can we afford not to trust them?
I'm sorry, Sam. I only thought.
We understand, son. Suspicion gets to us at all times. Now, why don't we see what the Dr. Feller wants us to do to help?
Oh, boy. 'Tis simple, good uncle. We merely all join hands around your globe and focus our thoughts on that which we wish to know.
By the way, I love the way you read it because it sounds like it's Dr. Fate and Harry Potter land.
I was going for Shakespeare. I don't know.
Shakespeare, Harry Potter.
There you go.
Two sides, same coin.
Silently, 13 somber figures clasp hand in hand and form a ring of hope. Their eyes stare unblinkingly at the glowing orb. Their minds echo a single thought. And suddenly the globe is filled with images.
There be your targets, my friends. Mount Thrushmore, the Eiffel Tower, and Japan's mighty Fujiyama. Thank you.
You're welcome. I reckon we ought to split up, tackle all three of them contraptions at once.
Excellent, Red Tornado. You stay here and act as alliance into their three teams with the use of Fate's Mystic Globe. Naturally, you wouldn't want me underfoot, would you?
Then, when the teams and their destinations have been decided.
That's you too, Kate.
Oh, it's Dr. Fate.
It's okay. Concentrate your thoughts once again. Wish yourselves to your goals. Wish with all your might, all your hearts, and it will be done.
There's no place like home.
Yeah, okay, so far so good, I gotta say. And yes, let me see. So this incarnation of Doll Man sounds like he could change his size, says LK. We've got Man of Action here going, Uncle Sam, hell yeah, America. which is, in my opinion, the right reaction to this character. I'm glad Breen had all the exposition, Dr. Potter. Now they're calling it Dr. Potter. That's awesome. Eric, please start reading the exposition as Ted Knight narrated Super Friends, please. Meanwhile, yeah, that would be awesome. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice. And Maranya saying, wow, Red Tornado is acting like an emo teen from the 90s. Yes.
That's just me interjecting.
They were goth in the, were they? No, they were emo in the 90s and 2000s, right? Yeah. Okay, Eric.
Can't do it. Then the room is empty, save for a tattered flag that ripples in the light, and a silent android who studies that flag curiously and wonders, for just a moment, if it is worth 12 valiant lives. Paris after dark. Once the avenues and boulevards were lit by bright lights and the laughter of happy people. Now all that penetrates the darkness is the harsh illumination of searchlight beams that play in random patterns across the empty streets below. Into that oppressive blackness step 4 grim men who have come to destroy the shadows that subjugate a land.
That's the Eiffel Tower, all right, but I don't see the mind control station.
Before you move on, why is Batman holding his cape like that? Is it cold?
That's the chill of Nazi occupation.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Mom, you're forgetting the mental block. We'll have to get much closer before we'll be able to see it.
It's only logical to assume said mechanism is at the tower summit for the greatest area of dispersal.
Right. Our only problem is getting past those guards without alerting every other Nazi in Paris.
That is that.
Oh, then we have no problem at all. Give me 30 seconds, then follow my lead. I'll meet you on top of the Eiffel Tower.
You should start reading with an Irish accent, Kate. He's already doing the Tiz part.
What's a little thing we've got to do now? All right, let's go.
Irish?
No, he's not Irish. He's not
No.
I wasn't going for it.
It's Dr. McFate, you laddie.
Well, we've already had Mounteth
Top of the
Rushmore.
morning, do
Yeah, I
ya?
heard
Off we go to my lucky charms.
I'm just an Irish girl.
All right, Eric.
All right, 3, 2. Swift as a sunbeam, a glowing golden figure sprints out of the shadows and hurtles skyward on a blazing shaft of light. And instants later,
Come on, fellas. There's nobody conscious up here but me.
hell of a party. Bringing darkness to 2 stunned soldiers as he reaches his lofty goal.
Lights out, ratsies. Black.
But if the Ray had taken the time to examine his fallen foes more closely, he would have discovered he was wrong.
What? He's pushing some kind of button.
Help, I fall. I can't get up.
An alarm button, to be exact, and it's a summons quickly answered.
Oh, that's what you get for being overconfident, Bright Eyes. Looks like you bought yourself a fight.
He calls himself Bright Eyes.
He ain't going to be much in a fight.
Okay.
Well, he's wearing yellow already, so who cares?
Like wolves attacking a wounded elk, the Nazi sentinels swarm over their golden garbed adversary, bringing him down by sheer weight of numbers.
Seize him! Do not let the scaffold have wanted this for all the time.
Oh, goodness.
If only there was a chopper to get to.
That's perfect, though.
In their last, they're going to have him. Take him inside, perhaps so we can have him use him with him before we turn him over to the...
Oh my God! What are they talking about? By the way, bow, chicka,
It's
bow,
happy fun
wow,
time.
Wow, Nazi, bow, chicka, bow, wow, wow, Nazi, bow, chicka, bow,
Take him to my
wow.
chambers.
Okay, so we see a batarang hit one Nazi in the head, and his face is headed right for Ray's crotch. So he's gonna get what he wanted anyway.
Batman
That's amusement.
There
Batman
you go.
always has. He does something on purpose. He never does it on accident. So it's
That is true. Yes, it is Batman.
Regaining their wits, the startled guards race to the tower's rim, their weapons ready to repel the new attacker, but not prepared for anything like this.
Lieber Gott ist die Frumag the bat.
It was nowhere near any word. You didn't say any of the words in that.
I did.
He did. He got them all.
I think
Lieber
you got
Gott
Lieber Gott.
ist der Fledermaus.
Mouse.
The Fledermaus.
The Fledermaus the bat.
the mouse or a bat.
The Batman to you, punks.
Oh, goodness.
Fear, such as they have never known, fills the soldiers' hearts as they empty their rifles into the swiftly climbing black-cloaked form. And nothing happens.
Why doesn't he fall? Why doesn't he fall?
You're shooting his cape.
Inconceivable.
Narrator, can we get the bam noises?
Bam, bam, bam.
They're too scared to
Oh my
shoot straight. My cape is catching most
Coming
of the
from
slugs.
our mirrored version of Fred Flintstone yelling "Bam, bam, bam, bam."
Put a cork in it, old man.
All righty, go on ahead, Vinkman.
Okay, I'll read it again. They're too scared to shoot straight. My cape is catching most of the slugs.
Wonk. Black.
Kate?
Be thankful I dare allow myself only the power of flight, scoundrels. Now I want to do an Irish. Now so I turn you into the vermin you truly be.
Have fun with it. Like I said, this is. I understand we're like a high school play. Let's have a good time with it.
I feel like I need to be drunk.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
boy.
some are.
You're
Still
not the
you, Kate.
You're not the only one restraining yourself, Doctor. I'd love to hit one of these creeps without my protective gloves on.
Oh, my head. It's about time you guys got here.
We could pass some comment about better later than never, but somehow I don't think you appreciate it, Ray. Son of a bitch.
Come on, man, you got this.
This won't be easy. These doors are only a possible entrance, and they're made of 6-inch reinforced steel. It'll take us forever to cut our way through them without proper equipment. Mr. Bomb.
Kate.
Kate.
My thing was muted.
She's
But you have the proper equipment, Batman, standing right next to you. Just move back for a second and let the human bomb lend a hand.
Yeah, I thought Breen was taking these, but okay, that sounded better.
that's a cool shot. I like it.
Yeah, that's not bad. The art is really good in this book. It is. You gotta love these 1970s comics.
The four brave adventurers enter the newly made portal to discover.
Holy Mother of Mercy.
You've got the second one there too.
Yeah, yep.
By the thousand eyes of Anon.
Amen to both of you.
Click alarm, intruder on premise. Activate defensive scanners.
Okay, we're inside the metal block perimeters. This chamber is countless times larger than it appeared from outside.
So I see. Had you noticed that machine is talking?
Scanner conclusion for humanoids. Abnormal superior capacities. Take programmed action. D5 for N3.
Need input.
Hey, I think that device just insulted us.
It did more than that. Look, friend, look.
Humanoid abilities superior but imperfect. 576.34294 metric grams. Adaptoplasm should be sufficient quantity to eliminate humanoids without error.
I guess we're going to me first. Brace yourselves. We're back in the battle game again.
I don't like the look of it.
I don't like the sound of that.
When did this become manga?
We went from
All right.
That's you, Kate.
No reservations about hitting this monster with my bear, huh? Nothing happened. It didn't explode. The creature absorbed my explosive power, sent it right back at me.
Creatures built like the world's biggest sumo wrestler, and it rooted to the ground. Can't spring. It has hold on me. It's breaking my back.
Again?
It's stronger than Bane.
My light bolts have no effect on this thing. It stops them up. And in a few more steps, it'll stop me up as well.
Irish.
Mhm.
Did she go?
She's
Okay.
there.
Any other time, my white sorcery would be more than a match for my satanic foe, but this time, how can I dare utilize my powers when I dread what might occur? When I hear I might fell when I fear I might fell my friends instead.
Whoa, what is this? Is white sorcery? Is this like white privilege?
Yes.
Continue.
Okay. But if I do not try, my comrades will perish, most certainly. It seems, in truth, I have no choice at all.
But as before, the eerie energy flies away from its mark, striking instead.
Again, my powers betrayed me. I've struck the human bomb's foe by chance and destroyed it. Thanks, Doctor. That one's I owe ya. Can somebody else read? Well, because I don't want
Sure.
to read two people right after another.
Have my powers betrayed me, or have they merely shown me the light? My friends, the solution to our problem is before us. These changelings were designed to combat us on a man-to-man basis, which one uniquely constructed to thwart its opponent's powers, but no other. To defeat them, you need only change partners. Doc Fate did me a favor, Ray. Now it's my turn to do you one.
I'd hate to think that was the only reason you helped me out, bomb old buddy, or I might be tempted to turn some super sunshine on you instead of fat boy over here.
Oh, wow. He always has been gay.
Full circle, Doc. Your playment was just the last lot. Now let's finish what we came for. Destroy the mind control machine.
Click. Reevaluation. Humanoid still functioning. Adaptoplasm ineffective. New defense maneuver required. This mechanism must continue function. If humanoids cannot be eliminated physically, they must be deactivated. Encephalo waves will halt all conscious mental activity, projection, complete immobility.
All at once, boys and
I've
girls.
got to do this. Humanity first.
Conclusion 99.786% successful, percentage satisfactory. Projection: when guards reawaken, they will transport humanoids to a public square, put them on permanent exhibition. Object lesson: to reaffirm supremacy of Third Reich, to strengthen invincibility mythos, to reinforce the dream.
The computer voice is harsh, emotionless, as it drones on, and the four rigid forms standing before the machine cannot consciously hear its buzzing tones. But on some deep subconscious level, a chord is struck and shattered.
Click. Warning: humanoids reactivated. Program reaffirm encephalo waves results. Results positive. No mental activity. Contradiction: if mental waves negative, motor responses cannot be positive. Error. Reevaluate. Warning: motor responses of humanoids indicate danger. Encephalo waves still record negative. Error. 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 What a damn!
And when the smoke of the explosion has cleared,
You have the skate.
Yep. My aching head. Somebody mind telling me what happened here? I remember moving towards the mine machine, but I don't remember destroying it.
Neither does anyone else, Bomb. Apparently, we fell under the mind rays control. We completed our mission, but reflex action more than anything else.
But our mission appears a failure, Batman. I sense no change in you with the destruction of the device.
Looks like there's more to these mind rays than we thought.
I wonder how the others are making out.
Ouch. Wow, wow.
meanwhile, Alan Scott in the Ray. While a universe away, some unconsidered others find themselves stalemated by an entirely different puzzle.
My power ring couldn't find a trace of our missing buddies on either Earth, Flash.
Okay, does anybody wonder why Black Canary is rubbing her butt?
I don't know, but Barry's really into her.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Green Arrow's gone. I'll take care of you.
I didn't expect you would, Green Lantern. Wherever our teammates were teleported, it was not to a known world. Our only hope of finding them is reversing the transmatter circuitry and fishing for them. But what if the transmatters didn't send them anywhere? What if those we're searching for are already dead?
Dun, dun, dun. Wait a second. We already know they're not.
Thanks, Hal.
Already.
13 against the Earth.
So there you go, gang. The first appearance of the Freedom Force. What did you think? First of all, let's say hello and actually introduce and say thank you very much to Kate for joining us. That was awesome.
That was fun.
I'm glad you liked it. And yes, you are invited. We do this mostly every Friday. But in all honesty, I kind of make it a Thursday thing too when we're doing our older stories because it's just fun. But yeah, what did you guys think of the first appearance of Freedom Fighters?
That was a lot of fun. That was a really cool. I want that book now. That's a fun read. It looks like.
Is that book going on your auction anytime soon?
If I can get it, yes. Actually, I would have to get two because I think I would keep.
I was gonna say if he finds the first one, it's going on his wall.
Yeah,
I don't know how much those issues are worth, for key issues or whatever, but I'd say just for the set of them, $20.
Yeah, that's
just the story alone is worth that.
They are fun. I've got to say, so far so good. It reminds me of something that. A wise old cartoon in the shape of a human being says quite a bit. Read back issues. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why right there. It's just pretty damn good. Let's see. Zombo saying 5 stars out of 5 stars. I read these issues so many times. They're coverless now, says Trusty Sidekick.
Wow.
Yep, we're getting thumbs up. As a matter of fact, well, thank you. Yes, this is our little high school performance of comic books. Let's see. Back issues are where it's at, says David Sonowich. For a group called the Freedom Force, they seem very much repressed. Classic Silver Age fun. Is this Silver Age or would it be Bronze, Eric?
Bronze.
Okay.
It's late 70s, right?
It's early 70s, but it depends on your definition. If you say the Silver Age ended with Gwen Stacy falling off the bridge, then this would be silver because I think this was 71, 72. I don't know. It's right around there.
Jerry, bring us to another place.
It's like being read a bedtime story. You can just
now, Jay Fairclough's in the chat. Hello to Jay, and he's saying something I personally agree with him. I sent an invitation. We needed
Frugal,
Captain Frugal. We are in American Pride Month, where we are doing patriotic heroes on Thursdays and Fridays, and we need Frugal. We need the most patriotic of all the YouTubers out there.
He probably because it's Thursday, he figures you're doing it on Fridays,
Either one, he knows he's invited and such. He's welcome to it. Let's see.
70s DC is pretty darn cool.
I agree with Man of Action. I like that.
Yeah, well, there's certain feel and a certain feel to the art. There's I do just got to say I'm looking at them. I kind of like newsprint better, and I think that that helps.
That old smell, you can't pass up.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Kate, are you a usual comic book collector or?
I have a few. I'm actually The Walking Dead is more my forte, but and video games. I'm a video game person.
Oh,
but Matt's getting me into all the classic comics, so I'm getting there.
And who's Matt?
Just some guy she knows. It's okay. I mean, it's pretty much public knowledge by then. If you're on my Instagram, you already know who I am.
Yeah, I have managed to not talk to anybody.
Yeah, it's okay. As long as you're not insulting me, I don't care what you call me.
Yeah. This group isn't diverse enough. 4 colonizers and a token girl.
Wait, you like Lord of the Rings, Kate?
A Tolkien girl?
A Tolkien girl, yes.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings, okay. I'm down with
There
it.
you go. Personally, I don't think there's a DC Bronze Age. There's Silver Age ended with Crisis. He's got a point, but there is actually a Bronze Age, Joe, at least to me. To me, if you're talking about DC Bronze, it would have to be when Denny O'Neil and Neil Adams took over the Batman and started changing him, because once they changed, all the other characters kind of followed suit and they started to get a little bit more serious.
That's fair.
So whenever that happened, but I can see people separating DC's Silver or Bronze Age and Silver Age from Marvel's, because maybe they just happened at different times. But I'm still a person that says, hey, let's go for date. We've got a time. It started in 38 with Superman.
Mm-hmm.
It ended in 56 with Flash, where the Silver Age starts.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. 18 years. So 18 years from 56. That's the end of you would just do it in 18-year increments. But I know I'm losing. That's a lost battle.
Joseph, I take that as a compliment. If you say my last name's Fraction, it's better than Bendis.
Yeah, but think about who you got to sleep with.
Match.
Hello.
There's not a Matt Bendis.
No, I'm glad.
Yeah, that Kelly.
Wait, who do I get to sleep with to get a job in Marvel?
Kelly Sue DeConnick, if you're Matt Fraction.
Is Vita Alea available?
Not to you. Kate has a better chance.
Gabby Rivera is. He's in screen over. Just turn his hat.
I mean, if I get authentic America Chavez stuff.
Zach, this is why you can go yourself.
This has been my last appearance, gentlemen.
There you go. No, we need you for tomorrow. We got more voices. Yes.
Then you can go yourself.
Right. Of course. So
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
But no, I do like. I like the Justice League of this period. I like the stories. I thought this was a great book.
This did feel like your Super Friends stories.
Dun, 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 dun,
just the whole robot, the robot villain.
Dun, dun, dun. We're getting copyright struck because I'm doing. Yeah, okay.
No, but that robot villain just screamed like cartoon right there.
Yes. Oh, well, that's actually what I was going for, because all robots sounded like that in the 60s and 70s. Computer alert! Computer alert!
Danger!
Yes.
And then the screen shakes.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Danger.
Let's go into a cave together. I'm not a man of
all those old 60s cartoons, and then when they had the earthquake, the screen just shakes. They're just shaking the cell animation art.
Danger, Will Robinson. Show me on the bear where you want me to touch you.
Evil Black Cat says there are enough sacks for him to go away.
Wait, somebody on comments said they had a bet. Did you lose the bet or win the bet?
I don't know if they're betting on what my name was, maybe? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Forgot
Black Cat was saying something.
Evil Black Cat he's our local. He's like the troll that won't go away.
To everyone, if you want to end the suspense and all that kind of stuff, just stalk yourself. It don't matter. Seriously. My brother did. My brother doxed me online. He just went, Aaron.
I mean, I've showed my face on camera. I mean, do you really need to know my name?
We've seen his mustache. We've seen his, everything. Not his everything, but
most people don't recognize anything
Zach,
below the NRA
I appreciate you following me on my OnlyFans, but talk about it.
Is that where you? Please tell me that isn't where you wear your NRA hat and nothing else.
I would kick his ass.
It's not true. It's not true. I have an NRA apron on.
An apron on. Okay. An NR apron.
Yes.
It says kiss the gun.
Man of Action has a good question. I meant to ask this earlier. Who's the artist on this book?
Dick Dillon.
Okay.
Who we would have also known from. Oh, nothing. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that pretty much Justice League was pretty much his he drew it. I think he drew it right up until his death.
Wow.
And then yeah, but DC had very tough editors, so he did 5 issues posthumously.
Wow.
He couldn't be stopped.
Aranya, that's gross. Even I'm disturbed by that. Of course, it's the apron.
Yeah. I do love it, this whole era of Justice League. He's doing the art. He does good stuff on Justice
I
League.
think he was in his 40s.
Oh,
wow.
okay. So he's young.
Alrighty. So tomorrow, gang, at 9-ish, it shouldn't take so long because I've got the characters written down and we can easier to distribute and everything. But yeah, come 9-ish o'clock tomorrow, we'll do issue number 108 of Justice League, first appearance of Freedom Fighters. So join us then. Thanks for hanging out and keeping the conversation going. I'd like to thank the real Dr. Venkman.
Or Matt, what are you going to call me?
Eric Back Issues Breen.
Yo.
And Zach, of course. Thank you.
What's up?
And
Thank you for having me.
Kate, bless you for showing up. You are invited tomorrow if you've got the time. Feel
I'm down.
open invitation, as a matter of fact. So there you go, gang. Once again, thanks for joining us. I hope you guys had a great time. I love doing these things. I look forward to them. Gail was like, hey, let's go out and have a nice romantic dinner, maybe fool around. I was like, no, I've got a show to do.
I mean, I wish Gail would read with us.
That would never
She's going to be on camera.
Hey, Gail, would you like to read with us, but you don't have to be on camera? She's trying to figure out a way out of it. No, you are welcome. We could use the female voices sometimes. At some point, we're going to be doing Gotham City Sirens, and there ain't a guy in there, so that'll be something.
Yes, that sounds fun.
All righty, gang. Once again, as I said, thank you very, very much for hanging out with us. Don't forget to click like and share and all that kind of stuff. In about 10, maybe 15 minutes, there's going to be a video on this channel, very reminiscent of what started this channel. Some douchebag attacked a friend of mine, so I decided, okay, let's step up. Basically, the opening is going to say it all. As soon as I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. So check out that video. It's called Forced Adversity versus Diversity in Comics. And that should be in about 15 minutes. So once again, thank you very much for hanging out with us now. Thank you very, very much.